All right, so as we're trying to get our music promoted as artists, one of the biggest ways to do that is influencer marketing. So whenever I think about that, I always think about, man, I got to DM this person. They probably not gonna see my message, and I'm always being told you need to offer value to them first in order for them to look at you as valuable and then want to promote your product or whatever, or you pay them. So for me, best route is to try to add value to this person, but how? What are your thoughts on influencer marketing?
Well, I mean, you kind of stated it. Like people are hitting them up all the time, so why should they be just giving you free promotion or featuring your stuff for free? The best way, like if you have no money, how are you gonna get influencers to feature you?
Yeah.
Usually, if you can get on the radar by being an actual fan, like actually contributing to their channel, so that means you're like one of the first to comment, and your comments are getting liked by a lot of people on their channel, and you do that for like a month, 2 months. So if it's free, it takes you more time. What did they say? It's like you can do it free, cheap, or fast.
Yeah,
And,
yeah, yeah.
all that. So that's one way you can make sure that your brand is aligned with what they're saying. Like
Okay.
if you want them to feature your T-shirt to their Instagram followers or Facebook or wherever they're at for social media, um, like make sure that your brand is aligned with theirs before
Yeah.
you give them the free merch, and then make sure that you are adding value to their channel by commenting. Like if somebody's in the comments, bashing them, whatever, like maybe you're there backing them up and it's genuine because you actually believe in what they're doing. You're not just trying to get something from them. Like you want to support them. That's a good way to get on somebody's radar. Like
Yeah.
be consistent with that and be genuine, because that's what you would want somebody to do for you.
Yeah.
So the golden rule still stands: like do unto others what you want them to do for you.
Yeah.
And usually that is like not all the time is somebody gonna feature your merch, but
Yeah.
sometimes
Yeah.
somebody's gonna be like, yeah, sure, I'll take a look, and
Yeah.
they'll feature it to their followers, and you build a relationship that way. Another way that you can add value to somebody, like if you saw somebody in the mall or store or whatever, if you have a skill that you can offer them. So if you know about marketing, or you know about merch, or you know about manufacturing, or like you have a skill set that you've been developing either by watching shows like this or listening to episodes like this, or taking courses, reading books. We give out free courses whenever people order promotion from us, whether you order Spotify or YouTube promotion or whatever off of our website, off of omariancy.com. Then you can get a free course included with that. Like go through that course, because a lot of people get that free information and then they never learn it. Like we can see stats from people who have signed up to our courses, and then those who've actually finished it. It's usually somewhere south of like 10%
Wow.
of the people actually finish the material, and it was given to you for free. So even when people buy courses, that percentage doesn't change all that much. Like people do not finish education material that they buy, which if you paid for school, like if you paid for college, then pretty sure that you want to finish because you paid a hefty price tag for the tuition. And in a lot of cases, at least what I found, is that the information given in these courses is a whole lot more in depth and valuable than the information taught in college. That's another subject that I'll get on a different day. But I tell people all the time, I took 2 online courses taught by entrepreneurs after I got out of college. They cost me like, it was 150 back in those days. This was like 7 years ago, so people weren't charging that much for their online courses. But I still learned more even in those courses than I did in like 4 years of school.
Wow.
So take the courses seriously. Like take the information we're giving you. Don't just be a sponge in terms of just like consuming. Or actually, don't just be a consumer. Be a sponge. Don't just be a consumer where you're just listening to the content we're saying and you're not actually following it. You're not putting it into practice. So the way you add value to somebody else is you have to first add it to yourself. So if you have no skill to offer them, then you're just somebody asking for a handout. You're asking for a favor. You're not there to collaborate because you don't have much to collaborate with. A lot of people can sing. A lot of people can rap. A lot of people can play guitar. They can play drums. A lot of people can do that. You might be really, really good at it. but you're helping yourself out by adding another skill, another layer to yourself that you can offer to other people.
Yeah.
That's why people would listen to this show. That's why people would come to our website, because we have a skill that we can offer to them. That's not an easy skill. Like, anybody can go try to spend some money on Facebook or Instagram or Google Ads or whatever, but you're going to get yourself into a mess
Yeah.
a lot of times trying to run those ads without any expertise. A lot of people can go try to invest in the stock market or cryptocurrencies or whatever. If you aren't really educating yourself on how best to do that, you can lose some money.
Yeah.
Or you can get really scared when the market has a downturn and you can pull out all your money at exactly the wrong time. That's why people have investment advisors. So having those skills in your pocket that you can offer out to people who are farther along or that you want to collaborate with, that's a great way to get your foot in the door.